The young Democratic congressional candidate out of Illinois, Kat Abughazaleh. She's facing federal indictment over a series of crimes she's alleged to have committed. The only issue is she appears to have posted the video of herself committing the crime herself. We call this FAFO. Yes, that's right. The young Democrat for Congress, the far-left lunatic who knows nothing of politics, is facing serious prison time for federal charges. And the best part, she posted the video herself. I mean, apparently that's what's being reported. She posted this video.
Tim Pool exposes the Democrat who literally posted her own crime. You can't make this shit up. A Gen Z Democrat candidate out of Illinois, Kat Abughazaleh, is federally indicted after posting a video of herself committing the crime. Tim Pool calls it exactly what it is, FAFO. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Welcome to the Matrix. Let's plug in.
Okay, well, I should play the video for you, but we call this a FAFO, right? I'm not gonna explain the acronym. If you know what it is, you know what it is, and I think most of you do.
For those of you who don't know what FAFO means, it's an acronym for fuck around and find out.
Recently appeared on an interview with a liberal journalist out of Brooklyn and rage quit the interview when the interviewer, who again is a liberal, showed the video in question and asked Kat Abughazaleh about it. See, I can pronounce her name correctly, unlike those guys over at Fox News who struggle. See, I try, Kat. I'll get your name right. What I will say is the bigger picture with the story and with Kat Abughazaleh is that she doesn't know anything about politics. She's not doing this because she wants to win an election.
Indicted.
She's not doing this because she sees problems with our world. And I think it's evident in, like, the photo I have pulled up right now, which is this staged, her holding a bullhorn. She's looking for social acknowledgement. That's why she is engaging in this behavior. That's why she posts these videos. And that's why she's about to FAFO. Let me show you the video in question. We've got them in the post-millennial, and then I want to talk to you about the deeper cultural issues that are causing the chaos in our culture, and, you know, to be honest, human society in general. Anti-ICE activist, Dem House candidate Kat Abughazaleh quits interview when asked about being indicted on federal charges over violent Chicago protest. So this is Tara Palmieri. Let's pull this up. We've had her on the show before. She was a good sport. We enjoyed her time, though she was like, don't call me a liberal. You know what I love is all these liberals, like we had Brian Shapiro on, they're like, obviously liberals. And they go, well, I'm an independent. I'm not a, you're a liberal. Come on. You're motivated more by social acceptance than you are by facts. And that's fine if you are. Just admit it. So here's the video. I'm going to jump to the part where she gets asked the question.
Right,
and
let me get out of the
video.
way.
So let's play it from here.
Will come out in court, and you know, I plan on winning.
Okay. Well, let's not watch the video of what happened that day that they are.
Okay, it looks like. Yep, you can see Kat placing her hands on the vehicle. It doesn't appear like she's banging on it for right now, but she is physically obstructing that vehicle as part of a mob.
But when you see that, what do you think right now?
You know, Tara, once again, this is my first time being federally indicted. Like I said,
Yeah.
I plan on
This is my first time being federally indicted. Oh, she makes it sound like it's a rite of passage for American young people.
pleading not guilty. The evidence will come out in court, and I plan on winning. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. Just really quickly, I did want to ask you about just the fact that, like,
Tara, how did you know
conspiracy to impede an officer is up to 6 years in prison, forcibly impeding and intimidating an officer is up to 8 years.
She bounced.
That could actually hinder your ability to serve in Congress. Are you concerned about that?
Damn.
Did she just sign off?
Bro, are you kidding me?
Ding, ding, ding,
Did she just leave the chat?
She did.
I'm so confused. I'm sorry. I don't know what
Most
just
liberals are.
Okay. Well,
Lord have mercy, the times we live in. Take a look at Kat's face. She signals to someone right here.
Thank you so much for having me.
She looks up, and then it closes out. It looks like she signals to someone to close it out. She probably has staff or whatever. Or maybe she just looked up as she was going to the X button and closed out Zoom or whatever it is they were using. But Tara, how are you not aware she exited the room? Like, with all due respect, I know it's not your fault she did, but you keep going on for like 30 seconds like, wait a minute, she's not even here. Yo, this chick rage quit. Now, here's the funny thing. Look at this. Fox News reports Gen Z Democrat candidate charged with interfering with ICE posted video of herself in mob blocking unmarked SUV. Oh, man. Let's see. She says, I've been charged in a federal indictment.
She took herself down.
Here's her desperate for attention. This is the problem. This is Democrats. Okay, it's largely Democrats. Don't get me wrong. Conservatives have this too, but not so much. And I want to say this. I have general disdain for everyone. That's it. Just for everybody. For the conservatives who would not stand up for themselves and utilize the laws on the books and the powers they have to shut down an enemy seeking to destroy them. And for the Democrats being a zealous cult that just cares about whether or not they're being looked at.
Here's what Tim Pool's really saying. This isn't politics anymore. It's performance art for attention. These activists turned candidates aren't trying to fix problems. They're trying to trend. They weaponize outrage, film it, post it, and when it backfires, they cry persecution. But the feds aren't playing around this time. Federal indictment, felony charges, these are real consequences. That's what happens when likes and retweets become more valuable than law and order. Tim Pool connects it to something bigger, the rot inside the cultural machine. The left's obsession with social acceptance over truth has created a generation that believes posting crimes equals activism. And when reality hits, like a federal indictment, they short circuit. They can't handle the accountability. Meanwhile, the system props them up because chaos is useful. It's distraction fuel. Keep people fighting about activists versus ICE, so no one asks who benefits from the division.
Everybody's got problems. Now, don't get me wrong. There's good people. There's very fine people on both sides. And I am not talking about Antifa and the far left because they should be condemned totally. But there are some liberals who just don't know better. Some of them are nuts. Some of them just don't know better. And I do think since the assassination of Charlie Kirk, many of these people have woken up to what's going on. And I do respect it. There's a lot of high-profile people. It's really amazing. As I mentioned this, I try to keep higher-profile people who are not in politics names out of the space because I don't want to cause. It's not my place to make someone be a political activist. But there are many high-profile individuals, athletes, celebrities, or otherwise, who in the recent month, since the assassination of Kirk, have come out and basically made their stand. Many are coming out saying that they're, in fact, servants of Christ, which is surprising for a lot of these guys who normally don't talk about it, because if they were, they probably should have. But I've been getting messages from some of these individuals who were fairly liberal. Now, all of a sudden, they're just on board. They're like, this needs to change. And there are some fairly moderate liberal types that I've spoken to recently where I'm like, look, at this point, you are right wing. You recognize these people are nuts. And when you come out and you say the things that you do, even if you want progressive taxes, universal health care, if you are pro-choice, doesn't matter. Literally doesn't matter.
I agree.
Are you part of the cult or not?
They became a.
So they say. I want to see what the actual the full
insane
indictment here is. We've got the indictment right here.
Oh
Check this out.
snap! Here's the indictment.
Oh, and they got all the names. They got all the names. They got Michael Rabbit. His last name is Rabbit. Wow. Catherine Marie Abughazaleh.
This is what our federal tax dollars pays for here.
Brian Straw and Jocelyn Walsh are all the individuals who are charged. They say special June 2024 grand jury charges. June 2024. I didn't realize it's from a year ago. Wait, is it for real? That's got to be a typo, isn't it? I thought this was from earlier in the year. Okay, that can't. Well, maybe it is. It says
filed.
Where's the date on it? No, it says
10/23/25.
filed 10/23/25. That's when it was filed. So this just came out, which is true. Yeah, wait, hold on. Grand jury charges, it says Agent A, let's read. Agent A was a United States law enforcement officer assigned to administrative role, the Department of blah, blah, blah. On or about September 23rd, 2025, Agent A was detailed to serve assignment for ICE, the Broadview staging area. Special June 2024 grand jury charges. That seems weird to me. On or about September 26, 2025 at approximately 7:45 a.m., Agent A was wearing civilian clothes, driving a government-owned vehicle, and he was temporarily detained. Interesting. Agent A's official duties include supervising logistics, coordination for the temporarily detained in Broadview. This we understand. On or about September 26, 25 at Broadview, Michael Babbitt, blah, blah, blah. Defendants conspired with one another and others, known and unknown, to prevent by force, intimidation, and threat Agent A, a U.S. law enforcement officer, from discharging the duties of his office and to injure him in his person or property on account of his lawful discharge of the duties. It was part of a conspiracy that Agent A drove to the government vehicle and reached the vicinity. Not part of, but it was part of the conspiracy that, as Agent A drove, these individuals surrounded the government vehicle with the intent to hinder and impede Agent A. Now, I think the reason Abughazaleh is being charged is because
America's
she
most
is a
wanted
ringleader.
here.
She is a literal leader. Where do we have there? This is from the protest. She's bullhorning. She is telling people
Yeah, there
what
goes
to
a new
do
Harley Quinn.
effectively. So you're gonna get in
This
trouble.
is fucking nuts.
But here's the issue. Right, it's very funny when she rage quits from Tara's show.
The simulation,
Oh,
man. We're
If
in a
you ain't ready
simulation.
for the heat, young lady, stand in the kitchen.
Here's the glitch in the Matrix. They've replaced moral courage with digital validation. Tim exposes it. This isn't grassroots. It's algorithmic rebellion. Controlled opposition for the social media age. The Matrix wants activists who act, not think. And every time you see someone fighting the system, 4 clicks, ask yourself, who benefits when they fail? If you can see the programming, you're already ahead. Hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more Matrix breakdowns. Because the moment you stop chasing approval, you start seeing the truth.